So this is what my backyard looks like in the winter time. And this mess down here is all of my plants that were in the front of the house and also in the back there. They are hiding here. I'm hoping that they will overwinter for me and survive. I'm sure there will be some that will not, but I hope at least 80% of them will. They're kind of underneath this gazebo. I did try to put some cardboard here, but it got wet and it kind of just fell right over. And my homemade tent here, I had a tarp that went over like this, and I also have plants underneath here, but too much snow, too much ice, it broke. So I got to untangle this mess. First year trying this method of trying to overwinter my plants. I don't know how it's gonna do, but I really hope that at least 80% of it will survive. That will be, I guess I would consider that a success. Let's walk over there. I'll show you what my backyard garden actually looks like. So I don't know if you guys recall how the garden looked like in the summertime, but this is what it looks like in the winter. So in the summertime, I'll put up a picture to give you guys a comparison of what it looks like. But in the summertime, I have plants or flower pots all over this middle section. And when the flowers are in full bloom, it looks like a ginormous field of wildflowers or flowers. But in reality, is actually empty. This is gravel underneath here, or rocks or stones. There's nothing planted. You can't even plant anything in this area actually, because it is, there's, what is it called? Garden fabric underneath, and then gravel and stones on top. So anything you see on top of here, I'll show you in the summertime in 2024 what it looks like. It's all potted flowers here. And my roses are looking great. Look at this one, actually still has all its leaves. So far I don't see a lot of winter damage, which I'm happy about. And here's another angle of my plants. The one thing I learned about hiding or storing my plant under my gazebo is that watering it, that was a challenge for me. That's something I learned this year. So because it is covered under here, there wasn't any snow or rain that got into it. So it got dry, and I had to come out here to water it 2-3 times so far. And of course my pipe is turned off because it's winter here and I don't want it to break or burst. So I actually had to wait for days where it was snowing like this, came out here and gathered all the snow, and then just tossed them on top of my pots, hoping that when it melts, it will provide some kind of water for the plants there. So I hope that works, or is gonna work, and that will be enough water for them to survive. But yes, a total mess right now. Here's my homemade tent that fell. Gotta come out and clean this up a little bit. Or maybe, you know what, maybe I can just leave it like that and just let it cover this. We'll see. But yes, this is my backyard in the winter time. Big difference from summer. Oh, how I miss all of my flowers and my roses. Can't wait to garden again, and it's only January. Over here our last frost is around May, mid-May-ish, so I still got a long way to go before I can start planting stuff out and bringing them out here again. Most of the plants actually look quite healthy. I mean, they're not completely dead or anything. There's still some green on them even. So I'm really hopeful that they will survive the winter here.